Leader Nigel Farage has built his reputation on swilling pints on camera, but even he made a surprising announcement on Sky News this week.
I'm not being particularly virtuous about this. I need a break. And it does us all good to have a break.
Yeah.
Every now and again.
So a total break from alcohol. Not even the glass of
absolutely.
What about the cigarettes?
Oh, no, I'll think about that later on in the year.
But what about taking this a few steps further and going from a dry January to being dry for life? Craig Beck, a Hull-based self-help author, who's written a book called Alcohol Lied to Me.
You see, we're all brainwashed in the Western world about alcohol because it's always been in our lives. The chances are we were born and someone celebrated our birth with alcohol. It's always been there. And so we think it's harmless because it's social proof. Everyone's using it, all our friends, all our family. And people say, at least I don't do anything bad. At least I don't do heroin or cocaine. But if you look at the stats, heroin kills maybe 70,000 people a year and alcohol kills a couple of million people a year. It devastates lives. It destroys families. People live on the breadline because they must get their fix of their drug. But people don't even like to talk about alcohol as a drug. If you say drug, people get offended that you're calling what they're doing drug taking.
Listen to that. The hypnotic sound of a glass of rich, deep red wine being poured. Just smell the aroma. You don't want to give that up, do you? Well, apparently you do.
They get home from work, and the first thing they do, often before they take their coat off, is open the red wine or the white wine and pour themselves a glass, and they have the first drink, and they go, I feel better now. And the reason is that drinking the alcohol takes away the anxiety that the alcohol created, so you get trapped into a loop.
What's the path to breaking the dependency on alcohol?
I mean, in my book, I talk about you have to stop and not cut down. And the reason for that is that if you cut down, there's still an implication that alcohol is a benefit. And that if you have it in a smaller amount, it's somehow a benefit to you. It's a poison in a pretty bottle and marketed with billions of pounds worth of, advertising spend. That's all it is. And there's no logic to saying drinking a small amount of poison is better for you than drinking a lot of poison. It's still poison. And so basically, the way I think you have to stop drinking is you have to get rid of the brainwashing in your head. People believe a lot of things about alcohol. We've all been told things about alcohol that are just simply not true. We're told that it helps us relax. We're told that it makes us more confident. We're told that it makes a party go with a swing. All of these things are lies. Once you change your thinking and you start to think about alcohol as a poison rather than a social pleasantry, it's easy because why would you want to drink something that doesn't give you anything?
But what about those surveys in the papers that suggest that it's good for your heart and a little bit of red wine is fine for you and those kinds of things?
If that's true, when you have a heart attack, why don't they rush you to A&E and put you on Merlot? And the doctors don't go, Merlot, stat. Those people, that's just an excuse.
Tell me about how you feel today without alcohol in your life.
Everything is easier.
If you'd like to find out more about Craig's work, you can visit his website, stopdrinkingexpert.com. That, by the way, is sparkling grape juice.
I love that line about the Merlot. Very good. James Pykos exploring another New Year's resolution on The Breakfast Show. He will be doing another one on The Breakfast Show tomorrow morning, which I'll give you a chance to hear tomorrow afternoon, actually, because I'm quite enjoying them.